What is up? See that? Right there. Right there. White mound in the rushes. Beaver. It is late January. It's like the last couple days of January. I've had quite a few calls about these beaver. People want me to trap them. The truth is, these beaver are very, very trap smart. I was in here last year and caught one. Didn't catch the other one. Chewed my sticks off. All kinds of stuff. Really upset me, you know, as that happens quite often. But today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to make some baited sets, baited snare pole sets, a couple of them around that beaver lodge. And these beaver, they're not keen to snares, you know. Deep water though, that's the problem, you know. It's not easy to set snares in shallow water. I think I'm going to set some baited snares around this lodge. Maybe one in a run if I can. I don't know. Pitter patter, let's get at her. It's actually a big lodge. My chisel was a little bit sharper. Oh, there's no ice right there, it looks like. So I'm not sure if I can get a set in right here, or if there's too much brush in the way. Ooh. Brush, lots of brush. Cannot get a set in right there exactly. I want to show you guys. So ice is thick and crap around here. Oh, I got one hole cut. I'm going to try to get a snare pull in it, I think. I might try over there again. But see this? See this giant dome here? Over there, see all that? This is all, that's all wet and not frozen. That's how you can tell that this beaver lodge is active. A lot of these runs are under this bog and make it difficult because right where they come out at, the ice is really thin. But once you get away from the lodge a little bit, ice gets really thick. So it's just difficult to try and get a trap in here. But there are a lot of active beaver in this lodge someplace. And I'm going to try to get something in someplace for you guys. Alright you guys, I got a bunch of stuff here. So there's a beaver run here on this house, okay? There's kind of a muddy area over there where I think they're just traveling. But right here, there's a definite beaver run, okay? Bad part, it's 6 feet deep, okay? Water's way up last year. This beaver lodge is bigger than it was last year too. Therefore, the runs are going to be deeper. Gosh, I didn't think they're going to be this deep. But anyway,
This run's probably 3 feet wide, and maybe the bog goes way down, so they come out way down by the bottom. So what I've done is, my initial, I just take a minute. If I'm out away from the lodge, like around the feed pile, I will put the set right under the ice, my baited set, okay? Here, I'm going to put it down kind of towards the center of the run. That way when the beaver exit the hole, you know, they're going to see this set. And if you don't notice, there's bog here, so they actually exit the lodge about 10 feet back. So as they come out, I want them to see this baited set. And my baited set consists of, depending the situation, out in front of the lodge, I might put 4 snares on it and to put 2 piles of bait sticks. This is just willow tree. I have 4 of them that I'm going to put on this tree here. Got 2 pieces of wire here, you can see. There's a lot of people that do it other ways. Like I know a lot of people will actually take just a green tree and put it on there, you know, and it does work. I'm not going to say it doesn't work, but the issue you have with that is the fact that the beaver will often chew your tree right off. And I've seen it on videos where people are like walking up to their sets and they're like, great, they chewed another tree off. Okay, and that's just the you know, the gist of it. It happens when you do it that way. I've done it that way myself, so I'm not saying it's a horrible way, but with this way, if they want this, they have to come up right onto your bait pile here. One there and one here. I usually pull them tight with my hands, but then you want to take a pliers and cinch them up nice and tight, you know. Like so. Okay, then these wires here, you can cut them off. I usually just push them somewhere, you know, so they're not going to hang up on your snares or something. I'll push them up in here, it'll be just fine. Okay. Okay. Now, I want the beavers to see some of this bark. So just scrape it up a little bit, so when they come out, they're going to see that color. I do it right about in the center someplace so they can see, you know, right there. So that's where they're going to direct their head around this set. Okay. I got that guy a little loose. Tighten them up again. Okay. All right, you can see bark is exposed around there. I have my snares here. 2 loaded snares. Loaded snares, guys. Loaded. I'll make the loops a little bit bigger. Probably 10 inches. We're on a run. I'd try to make it 9, you know. Because these beaver, you know, they're swimming around. They're just swimming around this stick. And you want them to get tangled up in these snares. Okay? Well, mind you, I haven't made a snare set in a while. Or a baited snare pole in a while. I'm just going to put these about where I think I want them. Then, I'll take this piece of wire right here. Make sure they're about the same length. And I make sure these snares are right up against this stick here. I twist them. I twist them with the pliers here. Because ideally what I want is I want these snares really not to move. If I get a beaver in here, it'd be great if these snares wouldn't move, then this beaver isn't really going to get off the bottom. Okay? I have these 2 wires here going to my snare to anchor it up above, because Lord knows that beaver comes through here before this thing freezes, it will be running around like wild. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen, you guys. Let's be honest here. Okay? Okay. Okay, these wires here, that's what I use them for. See that? They're my stabilizers for my snares underneath the ice. Now this is taking me a while because I'm showing you guys every single step. If I was doing it by myself, I would just pound it out and be out of here. Okay, now, okay, so you notice how with these, I can put this snare up, I can put the snare down, I can put the snare anywhere I want it, just because I have wrapped this wire around here now, okay? And I'm going to put that one right about there. Okay. Now I'll put this other one right about there, right side by side, darn near. A little bit lower maybe. Okay. Okay. That is generally what my baited sets look like, okay? Beaver going to come up here, just swim around this, and they're just going to swim through, get a head, get a, you know, whatever tangled in here, okay? So, now, I am going to take this, and I'm going to find the bottom of this run, because it is deep, and it is right there. It sure is. Okay. Move this out just a hair, and now I know that these snares are a foot, you know, 10 inches above the bottom. So I'm going to shove this down. Here we go. And then this here is just a stick. Maybe I went too far. No, okay. This here is just to make sure it doesn't go left or right, which I don't think it's going to anyway. But this is just to hold it in place, just like that. Okay? Just like that. Oh. Okay. I'm just going to wire it to this stick. It's 9 degrees out, so it's going to, it's not going to take long to freeze out here, so I'm not worried about it. Leave that open, light can shine down, beaver can see that stuff. I'm going to return here. I don't know if I'll do tomorrow or if I'll wait 2 days. We'll see. Anyway, that's my basic baited set on a snare pole. Usually, and this ice, you guys don't know this, but I've been here for 45 minutes chopping ice. I could have brought a chainsaw, but I'm not a chainsaw kind of guy. All right, we're back to this baited set right here. There's a giant air bubble in it. That's usually a good sign, as long as that means the beaver spent a little bit of time around the set, hopefully. Oh. There's a beaver right there, you guys, isn't it? There's a beaver right there. Snare pole, baby. She connected. That is freaking awesome. First check. We connected on a beaver. There we go. Oh. That shows you how effective these things are, you guys. See that? Now this, I'll give you a little refresher here. This beaver lodge has a trap shy beaver in it, very trap shy. What happens is, all these people in this bay here, see this? They all have pontoons, and the only way to get out is to come through this channel here. Well, the DNR have such a big problem with the beaver because their food cache, you know, extends out into the channel, so that, you know, the people can't get their boats out, you know, or in the fall, which is a bad, you know, issue. Very big lodge. I couldn't get under there, but I got the snare pole over here, boys. Oh, I'm happy. Bigger, I don't know if it's big or small or not, but I'm gonna pull it out, take a look at it, and then I'm gonna reset this snare pole to clean this out a little bit, I think, also. Let's look. I see him there. I see him there. Oh, boys. What do we got here, guys? Look at that. We got a pretty good sized beaver. Oh no, I guess he's a little guy. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. I got this beaver in both of my snares. Isn't that crazy? Wow. Oh, both snares caught this beaver. I'm just gonna loosen them up like so. Might even be able to reuse them, because I mean, with both snares on them, you know, he didn't struggle that much. One snare's off. That one looks fine. Next snare. Oh, right behind the shoulders. That's where you get those little guys at. Bigger beaver, generally you get them right behind the head. Okay. Woo. There we go. Just a little fella. That's it, right? We'll just knock some of this ice off here, like so. There we go. All right, guys, we're here for our final check on this thing. I gotta grab this piece of wire here. We'll see what happens here. There's a lot of ice down there. It's 2 days. Look at how much ice it made in 2 days. Oh God, yeah. Nothing. Well, you guys, I did catch one beaver, little guy. Snare must have slipped down. My tag slipped down. And we'll get some more beaver. I'll do definitely do some spring beaver trapping, but this is probably gonna be it for my trapping for now until the snow breaks, because it's just, I mean, it's really pretty much impossible to trap. It's horrible. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that jibber jabber.